Rose.
Thanks, Duff, as they go around to the gates, and we're not too far off the
rail 5 metres out. They're off this time. Bell Feline, the smartest to begin. Scottish Tiara and Crave not far away. A length the Pentelican and 1.5 to Falante's Rose. Well, Crave is serving it up to Bell Feline, and Crave is going to lead. And as they race on towards the course proper, it's Crave opening up now by 2 lengths on Bell Feline. A length and a half to Pentelican. Parked on the inside of Scottish Tiara and about 2 lengths further off Falante's Rose. Crave is keen to run. And down past the 850 has a lead of a length and 3/4 on the favourite and top weight Bell Feline. 2.5 to Pentelican, parked inside of Scottish Tiara, and another 2 1/4 lengths further back is Falante's Rose. This is the order as they near the 600 marker, and Crave in front, and Beedman working a little closer on Bell Feline to race a length off the lead. 2 lengths away, third on the inside Pentelican from Scottish Tiara being asked for the effort now, and 2 lengths Falante's Rose. Around the corner, Crave narrowly from Bell Feline as they come up the rise, and a couple of lengths to Scottish Tiara, passed on its inside by Pentelican, and Falante's Rose on the extreme outside, but Beedman drives Bell Feline to the front from Crave. 150 to go. Bell Feline raced away from Crave. Pentelican, Scottish Tiara, but it's all Bell Feline. She's too good for these, and Bell Feline wins it well. Second, Crave or Pentelican from Falante's Rose and Scottish Tiara.
Bell Feline, the winner there, the favourite, of course. Just did everything right, didn't she? $2.90 on the New South Wales TAB. And we have a photo for second and third. Let's have an update with the New Zealand race, only 2 minutes off, and Tattletale is quite firm in.
Debuted with a brilliant win at Bendigo at its only start. And let's take it to Alfie.
Ning Rain, ridden by Darren Gouchy, Brian Mayfield Smith, the trainer. It's had the 3 starts for 2 minor placings. So Ning Rain will be the last one. It's 140 St Elmo's Fire to Titans right up now. Neo at $4.40 and Blazing Habit at $9.20. Field looked to be locked away. First race, the Joe Brown. Ning Rain is in. Field is set. St Elmo's Fire, odds on at 140 in red and yellow colours. They're away and racing. St Elmo's Fire jumped away well with Blazing Habit towards the inside. Neo not far away. Ning Rain is 4-3 wide and 2 lengths away to El May, settling down into stride. And the odds-on favourite links onto the course proper and did it easily at the 800 metres. St Elmo's Fire by a length. Neo second on the inside of Blazing Habit, 2 lengths to Ning Rain. And El May's is 5th on the inside, last of all at the 600 metres. Cruising in the lead is St Elmo's Fire. Leads by 2 lengths Blazing Habit on the outside of Neo. They were followed by Ning Rain, and El May's last of the 5 on the inside for Winks approaching the corner at the 400 metres. St Elmo's Fire for Danny Nikolic. The odds-on favourite in the first, leads by 2 lengths Neo, Blazing Habit. They were followed by Ning Rain to the outside 4 and 2 lengths El May's. St Elmo's Fire at the 200 metres. Sprints clear 2 lengths in front of Blazing Habit on the outside of Neo. St Elmo's Fire about a length and a half. Neo, Blazing Habit. St Elmo's Fire at the 50. Kicks away, and St Elmo's Fire wins the first on Boxing Day. Neo second, Blazing Habit third. 2 lengths away to El May's, and Ning Rain last of the 5. So St Elmo's Fire, Bendigo was no fluke, scored by 6 lengths in its maiden, and takes this first race today at 150 and 120. Brian Mayfield Smith, the winning trainer. Danny Nikolic aboard. Got to the front easily, wasn't challenged in the small field of 5. It's kicked away to win it. St Elmo's Fire, Neo and Blazing Habit in the Joe Brown handicap, race number 1. Did it well, and the time 1:03.29. 1:03.29 the time for the 1100 metres. And we await on the sectional run after the first event. So it's 5:12. We'll just chase up some dividends for you. They're not through as yet. St Elmo's Fire, a colt by Volksrad. Raced by the Windsor Park stud, and too good in this first event. Neo second, coming off a last start win. It's been racing very consistently for Mick Price, and Blazing Habit has registered its 5th placing from 8 starts. It has taken the 1 race previously at Moonee Valley, Blazing Habit. So 5, 1 and 2, still no dividends up on this first race on the card. Up on the first race, they shouldn't be too far away. In fact, just before we leave you, 150, 120 for the winner, 180 second, no third blazing habit. Quinella 290, the exacta 420 and the trifecta $7.20. 5, 1, 2 on the opener.
Okay, top eight
handicap named after an AJC steward of yesteryear, chairman. The margin is wider. Trip to Manila is about 1.25 points shorter than Jamison Valley. He's been very well tried, Trip to Manila. He's a good sort of horse. They both look very, very well, the two favoured runners, as Trip to Manila is in the black and red stripes. Chris Munt's just wiping a little sweat from the neck of Trip to Manila. And we're ready for action. Race number 2 over the 1400 metres. Only a small field. Listen, pal, an interesting runner. John Wallace training from the Gold Coast. They're off this time. Natural Embrace was fastest away. Commencing very quickly, Trip to Manila. Jamison Valley in the third posse, followed by Don Success. And then comes Jostles, a length and a half. Listen, pal, Ziglang on its outside. And going up 3 wide is Mr. Strategizer. They settle fully into stride now and race towards the course proper. And Trip to Manila, a clear-cut leader. Second on the outside is Natural Embrace. Jamison Valley third, starting to tug a bit. So too is Jostles, a length to Don Success. Mr. Strategizer, he's racing out very, very wide as they pack right up, and Ziglang is back towards the tail of the field as they pack right up, and Listen Pal's about third last. Along past the 650, and Trip to Manila shows the way from Natural Embrace. Jostles is very wide. Jamison Valley's over on the rails, and then the clump, Don Success, Listen Pal, Mr. Strategizer and Ziglang as they come to the corner, and significantly Seamunt's taking Trip to Manila about 4 horses away from the inside rail. These jocks are not happy with sections of this Randwick course proper, and on top of the rise, Trip to Manila, a length and a half. Natural Embrace going after the favourite, Don Success, and Jamison Valley's the widest down past the 150. He's nursing on Trip to Manila. Here's Jamison Valley and Natural Embrace, particularly Jamison Valley. He put paid to the favourite, and Jamison Valley coming away from Natural Embrace, and Jamison Valley wins it well. Natural Embrace second, Trip to Manila third, and didn't give much. Don Success has run fourth, and this quartet straight of the other 4. Listen, pal, Mr. Strategizer, Ziglang and Jostles. He looked very, very well on the way to the barrier, and he's run right up to it. Gee, I tell you what, he didn't give much, Trip to Manila. I wonder whether Trip to Manila, whether he's a better horse ridden off the speed today. Obviously, that's the only possible excuse I could find, ridden in the lead. But you can take nothing from Jamison Valley. He had a lovely run, but pulled out wide by Darren Beedman, and he wore them down to race away and win well. He's a good sort and looked good on the way round to the gates by Desert Prince from Balmacara, trained by John Hawkes and owned by the Fleming boys, Jim Fleming and his sons. And Darren has won the first 2 races.
Yeah, Darren's on target. The value bet getting home there in Jamison Valley outright, and also the late mail from Ron Darfacy.
1100. And as far as tote figures are concerned, the elect is Strike Line at $2.70. Carlton Spirit $2.90. So they're the main 2 in betting. And the same can be said about on-track fluctuations as Nick joins us. On the tote, Strike Line 270, Carlton Spirit 290. Strike Line is the firming favourite on track, ahead of Carlton Spirit. Third pick then on track is the 2 Toscana, and then out to Cosmic Beam, and also Getting Lucky. Now, Cosmic Beam has gone in. Carlton Spirit joins them all. There's one going off in close. A bit of havoc there in the barrier stalls. She's Gun has gone off, and Toscana went in Simfer in... just trying to see, gate 3 it is. Yes, it's definitely Toscana that went off. But it looks as though those horses have settled again. She's Gun settles in gate 1. Lights continue to flash. Stand by for a start. Alan Wick Super Vobus. Stalls are back this time. They're racing in the second. Carlton Spirit was one of the best to begin. Getting Lucky is driving through in the blue and white and finds the front comfortably. Lands a length in front of Repeak, and they were followed next in the field by Strike Line to a clear third from Tuscana. Cosmic Beam. She's gunned the inside, and after starting okay, going back to last now, Carlton Spirit 2 lengths away. It's Getting Lucky on the inside of Strike Line, a length away Repeak. Further back Tuscana fourth, one off the rail in between horses. She's gun on the inside past the 600. They were followed by Cosmic Beam, and a length away Carlton Spirit, 5 lengths off the leader. Up to the corner at the 400, Strike Line. One off the fence, Pressurises, Getting Lucky. The inside, 2 lengths away Tuscana, peeling out 3 wide. Cosmic Beam in the lime colours, the widest runner from Repeat, Carlton Spirit, and She's Gun. It's Getting Lucky on the inside of Strike Line at the 200. Getting Lucky a half length in front of Strike Line. They were followed by Cosmic Beam, 2 lengths away, and Carlton Spirit. Strike Line on the outside of Getting Lucky at the 50. Getting Lucky and Strike Line. Getting Lucky, Strike Line, photo finish. Getting Lucky, Strike Line. 2 lengths Carlton Spirit, followed by Cosmic Beam, Tuscana. She's Gun second last, and the grey Repeak was last. A bobbing finish to the second at Caulfield. Getting Lucky, Damien Oliver on the inside, and Strike Line for Michelle Payne. And the inside will get this. Getting Lucky will get it on the inside from Strike Line, and Carlton Spirit 2 lengths away in third. But the favourite on track has taken it. Peter Moody, the winning trainer. It's in the frame. Number 4, Getting Lucky, wins from 5, Strike Line. And the third number will be number 1, Carlton Spirit. Good finish to the Alan Wicks handicap. 4, 5 and 1. 4, 5 and 1. $9 and $3.30 for Getting Lucky. A filly by Danzig Connection out of Crafty Luck. Second, Strike Line by Desert Sun out of Strike High. Michelle Payne, Brian Mayfield Smith just nosed out of a double early. And 1, Carlton Spirit. Fourth goes to number 3, Cosmic Beam, and fifth to number 2, Tuscana.
Okay, the full dividends are there, 4, 5 and 1. And still no sign of that time. 580. Campbell's Run, big odds, as is Desert Brave, Hubcapper. And Kian Ben is at $4.90, number 8. And number 9 is the scratching for the third at Randwick. Field of 7. Now we've got this.
This the third of the day. Sun peeping behind the clouds. Ready, racing this time. Hello, Hubcapper. Jib missed it noticeably. Desert Brave away well, and so was the favourite Silver Switch. Wider out, Mavourtree's looking for the lead and will get it. Fourth is now taken by Cyanburn from Campbell's Run. Then comes It's Our Time, wide in second last, and Hubcapper, who made a mess of the start, is absolute. They work their way to the 600. The speedy Mavourtree's from the wide alley across onto the rails. A length and a half Silver Switch. On the rails, third, Desert Brave coming to the corner. 2 to Cyanburn, a couple then to Hubcapper, who's managed to pass a couple. Campbell's Run at It's Our Time as they wheel now. And Mavourtree's in front. Desert Brave's on its inside, 3/4 of a length away. A length and a half then to the favourite Silver Switch, followed by Cyanburn and Hubcapper. It's Mavourtree's coming down to the 200 marker. Just the leader, Desert Brave, is making a real race of it, and these two have spreaded 2.5. Silver Switch, who can't win. Mavourtree's and Desert Brave stride for stride. Desert Brave and Mavourtree's go to the line. Oh, almost a dead heat between them to the naked eye. I can say that the third has gone to Cyanburn, and a photo for fourth between Hubcapper and Silver Switch. And It's Our Time and Campbell's Run with the last couple. Very close finish. Stand by for the result. Desert Brave on the inside of Mavourtree's, and the two of them had a terrific duel, pretty well all the way down the straight. And the issue in doubt to the naked eye. Let's have a look at the replay. That might give us a better guide here. And a good go for third too. Just a matter of what nose has gone down. Mavourtree's on the outside might have an advantage here, and Cyanburn has run third for sure, and fourth, Silver Switch, is prominent from It's Our Time. So let's have a look at the finish links. It's come up. Looks like Mavourtree's. Known judges' numbers up, but I tell you what, there's only an absolute whisker in it on that finish links, which has just been displayed on course. It does look as though Mavourtree's might have a margin as I put my 1050s up onto the infield screen. Yep, confirmed as the numbers come up. Number 4 is the winner, Mavotrice, ridden by Glenn Boss. That was almost a dead heat. Number 6 is second, Desert Brave. That was its 11th second placing, would you believe, from 31 starts, 2 wins and 7 thirds. Brent Stanley, a number 8 third, Cayenne and Larry Cassidy for Stephen Engelbrecht, and the official fourth has gone to number 2, Silver Switch. So the officials are 4, 6.
Clearest margin over Desert Brave, and Kianben was third. 4, 6 and 8 and Waits right at Cheltenham. Stockdale. Well, there you go. Okay, we'll take a break and be back with more in a minute.
Third race from the Heath. They're ready. Set to go. Signals there, and they're racing. Dane Fever from the inside was clearly the best to jump. Lands in front of Reset, the first starter, showing toe around the outside, and Reset for Nikolic found the lead by 2 lengths. Dane Fever. They were followed by Show Barry third on the outside. Reef Beach fourth, the inner in the black and red. 2 lengths away, Wild Boy. And next in the field, 2 lengths away, Expansive, and Final Pug is last of all. Past the 1,000 metres, Reset found the lead easily by 3/4 of a length. Dane Fever. Wild Boy third on the outside of Show Barry. A length away in an instant on the outside of Reef Beach, 2 lengths Final Pug and 2 lengths Expansive. At the 750, speed only fair, and it's Reset by a half length. Dane Fever. 2 lengths away, Show Barry third on the inside of Wild Boy, followed by in an instant Reef Beach the inside. 2 lengths to Final Pug and 2 lengths Expansive. Reset's had a good run at the 550, leads by 3/4 of a length to the favourite Dane Fever as they quicken. 2 lengths Wild Boy third on the outside of Show Barry, the box seat with the yellow sleeves. In an instant, 3 wide. Reef Beach is now hooking out 3 deep, coming with a run, and 2 lengths away Final Pug and Expansive. Reset goes for home at the 250. Reset by a length and a half, Dane Fever, and then came Show Barry. Reef Beach down the outside from in an instant, but it's the first starter, Reset, at the 100. 2 lengths in front of Dane Fever, and it's Reset, a double for Nikolic. Reset wins it, a length and a half, Dane Fever. Third, Reef Beach. 4, Show Barry. 2 lengths in an instant, Expansive, Final Pug, and Wild Boy last of the 8. Reset. Graham Rogerson, Danny Nikolic, purchased for $190,000 at the Australian Easter sales, and recently took out a trial at Geelong and has been too good here at 540 and 190. Dane Fever at 150 and Reef Beach at 180. There's a real drifter on track, this. The 540 in the end, no value, but it's been too strong and did it from start to finish. Found the lead quite easily and cruised along in front and cruised to the finish. Danny Nikolic aboard. Of course, he rode St Elmo's Fire in the first race on the card to victory.
And Danny Nikolic aboard for Graham Rogerson. Okay, race 3 at Caulfield has been Capri, Ronnie Stewart's mount 660, Hustamanyana 290, Reclaim at 10, Gorillas at 480, Scramjet 18, and Nakuni at $11, Star of Hill 27, Western 650, number 8, Zep Manu, big odds, and Abducted $32 for the 4th event at Randwick.
Thanks, Chris. Start.
There he is, Gerald Ryan speaking with Chris Kearns. Now, Randwick race 4, and they're getting set. $3.10 Hustamanyana, and Gorillas at $4.60. Good luck with our good mate Tommy Brassel, who's part owner of Western. Tommy was a bit of a victim of the heat yesterday. His son Tony Brassel, who was telling me early on this morning, but I know he'd be watching.
The 4th of the afternoon at Randwick, and away they go. Abducted just a little bit slowly away and near the inside. Western first out from Star of Hill and going up very quickly. Scramjet, Hustamanyana, Gorilla works around the outside from Nakuni, and then a gap of some half or 3/4 of a length over on the inside to Zep Manu. A length the Reclaim, Capri second last, and Absolute Abducted. By gee, good battle for the lead. Quinn working hard on Gorilla to try and forge it to the front, and does so now going along the back of the course. But punching up Star of the Hill again shades Gorilla, 2.5 to Scramjet, and a couple of lengths further back Western inside the favourite Hustamanyana, being tagged by Nakuni, who's got Reclaim on its inside. 2.5 Zep Manu, followed by Abducted, and Capri lobs along at the rear. They work their way along past the 1100, and Star of Hill shows out 3/4 of a length on Gorilla. In third position Scramjet, and now Hustamanyana's going forward quickly. It's been inclined to pull a bit. Western over on the inside, Reclaim inside Nakuni, 2.5 then to Abducted. Zep Manu its outside, and still absolute is Capri. As they come down by the 700, Star of Hill shows the way from Gorilla. Hasta Manana's on a limb over on the inside. Western, between Western and Hasta Manana is Scramjet. Reclaim on the inside, the stablemate of Hasta Manana. Nakuni outside of it, and 2.5 Zep Manu, Capri and Abducted over on the rails. Around the corner they travel, and here are the jocks again getting right away from the inside. They're treading it like the plague, and as they come over the top of the rise now, Star of Hill, he extends. He's a length and a half on Gorilla. Hasta Manana's only plugging with Western. Then Nakuni and Capri. Star of Hill is giving a big sight at the 100 marker. Star of Hill about a length and a quarter. Gorilla, who can't pick him up. Star of Hill is holding Gorilla, and Star of Hill wins the money from Gorilla. Nakuni third, Capri fourth, then Hasta Manana. Reclaim, Scramjet, Abducted, Zep Madu and Western knocked up to finish Absolute. Goodness me, one for the bookie boys there. Number 7, Star of Hill, ridden by Jay Ford. Number 7, Star of Hill, has beaten Gorilla and Nakuni, winner by Dane Hill Dancer from Shenatar, trained by Lee Curtis at Rose Hill. Has clocked up 150.77 and not that far outside the class record of 150.18. I think Hasta Manana must have been pulling a little, and that's when El Cassidy decided to move up, coming down the side of the track.
Yes, well, punter's stunned there. Star of the Hill, Lee Curtis the trainer, and young Jay Ford aboard at any old odds, defeating Gorilla, and Nakuni was third here. The interim dividends, we're waiting for Super Tab dividends to come through. By the way, weight is right.
The favourite clearly on track now. It's $7.40 on the tote. And now, as far as the tote is concerned, Bush Honey at $6.20 is the field. Ready and racing. Bush Honey from the inside away fairly. Star Lion bounced out from gate number 2 and began quickly with Naz Princess and also Sanachi. Naz Princess finds the front from Sanachi. Star Lion just behind them. Feel on 4 deep. Wild Rapid in white and red is 3 wide. Star Lion settles just behind them now. Then came Laurent 2 lengths away. Bold Cherie, followed by Bush Honey IMX rated 2 lengths. Kakama Darsawai, and 5 lengths away Fairessa. It's a mile back early. It must have missed the start badly. Feel on rolls to the front on top of the hill at the 900 by a length and a half. Wild Rapid. Sanachi third the outside, and fourth on the rail Naz Princess from Laurent in the yellow and green one off the fence. 2 lengths Star Lion, Bold Cherie. Darsawai can't get in 3 wide. 2 lengths away IMX rated. Then came Bush Honey the inside. Fairess attacks on second last, and Kakama last of all, the inner at the halfway mark. Past the 750. Feel on the leader by a length and a half. Sanachi second. Wild Rapid third the inside from Laurent. Naz Princess the inside past the 6 from Bold Cherie. Star Lion the inside from IMX rated. Then Darsawai. Bush Honey back to third last from Kakama, and Fairessa last approaching the turn. At the 450 it's Feel on just in front of Sanachi, a neck away. Wild Rapid needs a run, followed by Laurent fourth the outside, then Bold Cherie and Naz Princess. Feel on the leader. Sanachi moves up on the outside. Wild Rapid between them. Bold Cherie down the outside, and Naz Princess is out as well. Naz Princess, Bold Cherie, Wild Rapid the centre across the track. Naz Princess, Bold Cherie, Wild Rapid, Bold Cherie, Naz Princess, bobbing goat. Bold Cherie got up and won it from Naz Princess. Photo third, Wild Rapid or Star Lion. Just behind them Sanachi and Feel on from Bush Honey, and then came Laurent, Kakama, IMX rated, Darsawai, and Fairessa after missing the start was one of the last. It will get up number 6, Bold Cherie for Lincoln Coffee and Clary Connors. Driving finish, Naz Princess in the green and white colours, driving through in the centre. Wild Rapid, who sat behind them, battling it out with the Star Lion late, but Bold Cherie has done best. And we're about to have a look at the photo finish, and there it is. It's one clearly. Bold Cherie, number 6, Lincoln Coffee, Clary Connors. It's 6th win from 22 starts. And we await on the numbers to become official. At this stage, a photo has been semaphored. In fact, here they come now at 6, 5, 13. 6, 5 and 13 on the Boxing Day handicap. Bold Cherie by Nadeem out of Sheregal. Second 5, Naz Princess, Brady Cross and Dan O'Sullivan, and third to number 13, Star Line, finishing the race off well, Craig Newitt and Peter Moody. So 6, 5 and 13 on the running of the Boxing Day handicap. No totes as yet. Fourth in the race, by the way, number 3, Wild Rapid, and fifth, number 8, Feel On. The feature races kick in next with race number 5, the listed Lord Stakes over 1700 at 340. The scratching 7 out of options, 8-0 Drama, 9 Blue Murder. Craig Newitt aboard number 11, Capadan, a field of 11 to go. On the 4th, Graham at Caulfield, 6-5.
Prices, we've got Prime Century, 372 at Samden, $11. There's a value bet in Adelaide, $5.70 for Malta. Examine the books, 18, $9.50 My Check Chicken. Verb in the commission at $6. Now,
there they go. They jump pretty evenly too. Verb, one of the smartest out, commencing well. Prime Century. Samden going up looking for the lead. My Check Chick striking victory not far away from Malta, and Examine the books. After 300, Prime Century is the leader, narrowly from Samden, so Prime Century's not going to get things all his own way. Striking victory third and pulling hard, so too Verb on his outside. Brown looking across repeatedly on Verb to try and get a little closer to the rails, but can't. From My Check Chick, Examine the books, and Malta's gone up on the inside. Hand canter here, coming along past the 800 marker, and Prime Century from Samden. Wider out as Verb, striking victory on the fence, followed by My Check Chick. Examine the book second last, and Malta again back on the inside last. Down by the 600 they travel. There's no change in the positions, and Prime Century allowed a little more rain by J Ford. 3/4 Samden, striking victory the favourite over on the inside as they come around the corner from Verb. My Check Chick, Malta, and Examine the books into the straight. Prime Century beat off Samden. Striking victory's gone up on the inside of Prime Century. He's taken a while, the favourite, to get to Prime Century. Has kicked away here, and coming to the distance at the 200, Prime Century full of running. 2 lengths striking victory. Samden getting its second win, but Prime Century is shifting out. He's about 2 in front of striking victory and Samden, and young J Ford is going to do it again. And aboard Prime Century, it wins it nicely. Prime Century from a photo between striking victory or Samden. Photo 4th, Malta, with My Check Chick from Verb, and tail off, Examine the books. Number 1, Prime Century, J Ford. He led all the way on the roughy Star of Hill. He was the bookies' pin-up boy on Star of Hill, J, and he's come out on the well-credentialed and well-fancied Prime Century to take out the at-sea transitional handicap. He's with Kim Moore, this boy, and he's improving week by week, and he's very good on a front runner. The time here was 1:22.93. They quickened up over the last 600 metres. He's a very handy horse, this bloke, by Centane from Pirouetta Brown Gelding, a 4-year-old, and trained by Graham Rogerson, who's enjoying a very, very good season in Sydney. Here are the numbers: 1, 4, 3, 5. Number 4 is second, striking victory. I don't think Larry Cassidy really wanted to be where he was in the run down to the turn and into the straight, over in the worst section of this course proper. Number 3 has run third, and that is Samden, Darren Beedman, and number 5 was the official 4th, Malta. Runner-up by Victory Dance. He's looking for longer now, one of the Gerald Ryan horses, and Samden by Mont de Bleu, John Hawkes, Darren Beedman. Now, the totes, the winner has paid $3.50. $3.50 and $2. Number 4's $1.
Getting better value, and as I speak, it even trims up more. So this really does look as if it's going to be well suited here. They've obviously thought about the speed of the race. And
at $10. Cheltenham update.
It is a very firm favourite on track here as well. It's firmed a solid half point. It's been the best backed Lianga Bay. 6.70 Marbine, Silver Birch 5.50, and Dinar at 9.30. The other hopes in the race with Dane News at around the $10 mark. 1,500. Signal, and stalls are back. The grey Marbine on the inside was one of the best to jump with Silver Birch, and Regal Quest is going forward. Phonome in the black and light blue is also hunting forward out deeper on the track with Dane News. Lianga Bay goes back to last, and Capadan is second last. At the 1,400, Regal Quest in front by 2 lengths. Phonome, Dane News third on the outside of Marbine. They were followed by Silver Birch in 5, and Ballas around it from Dinar.